Tun Dr. Mahathir urges international students to study in Malaysia. Viral message on Joe Low's arrest incorrect. Thanks for joining me, Renee Fong, on News on 2. Keeper of the rulers, Seal Tan Sri Syed Daniel Syed Ahmad, has announced that Muslims in Malaysia will celebrate Idul Fitri on Wednesday, 5th June.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Bagi menyempurnakan titah perintah ke bawah Duli Yang Maha Mulia, Sri Paduka Baginda Yang di-Pertuan Agong, setelah diperkenankan oleh Duli-Duli Yang Maha Mulia Raja-Raja, maka adalah dengan ini saya mengisytiharkan bahawa tarikh Hari Raya Puasa bagi negeri-negeri seluruh Malaysia ialah pada hari Rabu 5 hari bulan Jun 2019. Sekian. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi.
Hari Raya Idul Fitri, which will be celebrated tomorrow, marks the end of Ramadan, when Muslims fast daily between dawn and sunset. The festival too heralds the beginning of Shawwal in the Islamic calendar. Unlike the Gregorian calendar, the start of a new month in the Islamic calendar is determined by the lunar cycle, which is 29 on 30 days, coinciding with the birth of a new moon. The last time the Muslim community in the country had to observe 30 days of fasting was in 2016, when the hilal of the new moon was not sighted in the evening of the 29th day of Ramadan. And just like in 2016, Malaysians this year would also be fasting for 30 days. Prime Minister Tun Dr. Mahathir Mohamad has called on international students who are considering their path in education to come and study in Malaysia. He said Malaysia offers a proven, well-balanced private and public education system that has successfully produced graduates who excelled in their careers. The Premier said students who study abroad become explorers, and Malaysia are in that amazing part of the world where so many cultures coexist harmoniously, and students will find incredible customs and traditions, exotic and wonderful food, as well as astonishing social dynamics. He also noted that studying abroad is essential in becoming a successful global citizen, and further emphasized that education is crucial for the development of nations, their people, economy and society. Tun Dr. Mahathir believed that international students will find the experience studying in Malaysia as a journey worth taking and cherishing if they consider the suggestion. Inspector General of Police Datuk Sri Abdul Hamid Badur yesterday called for a stop to all speculation on fugitive businessman Low Tech Joe, better known as Joe Low, saying it will interfere with police investigation. He also expressed confidence that the police will arrest Joe Low, who is allegedly linked to the 1MDB scandal, soon.
Kita dah tahu dah. Ya, kita dah tahu di mana. Di mana-mana saja. Tapi yakinlah ya, kita dah tahu dah. Amin.
The IGP had earlier attended the Op Selamat 15 Balik Kampung Road Safety Campaign in conjunction with Idul Fitri at the Gombak Toll Plaza in Selangor. Datuk Sri Abdul Hamid on Thursday said that Joe Low is expected to be arrested soon and that police are confident of bringing him back to the country to face justice. Following the announcement, it was reported that a message went viral on social media which claimed that Joe Low has been arrested by the Chinese authorities and will be brought back to Malaysia. He, however, denied the claims made in the message. He added that police have now new leads on the whereabouts of Joe Low. On another note, Datuk Sri Abdul Hamid cautioned district police chiefs not to ignore his previous order for them not to solicit funds for the Hari Raya period.
Sekiranya di dalam formasi-formasi polis tersebut mempunyai kewangannya sendiri macam wang kelab, ya, menggunakan kelab wang kelab tersebut, saya izinkan dengan sumbangan masing-masing sesama sendirilah. Tetapi kalau ia melibatkan meminta daripada orang ramai, meminta daripada syarikat-syarikat, individu-individu saya tidak izinkan. Maknanya kalau kita tak mampu, jangan kita buat.
The IGP had warned his officers last month to refrain from what he described as a shameful and despicable practice, but a number of them have instead turned a deaf ear to the advice. Certain police officers continued ordering their subordinates to gather funds supposedly for the purposes of holding Hari Raya celebrations. In a directive issued by Datuk Sri Abdul Hamid to all state police chiefs, which was leaked and went viral on social media yesterday, he said that certain senior officers, including district police chiefs, have been found to defy his warnings to end the condemned act. The Ministry of Housing and Local Government is still waiting for the names of the 3 Deputy Public Prosecutors DPP to be proposed by the Attorney General Chambers to replace lawyer Shazlin Mansoor in the inquest into the death of fireman Muhammad Adib Muhammad Qasim. Its Minister Zuraida Kamaruddin said she would select one of the 3 DPPs to represent the Ministry and the Fire and Rescue Department of Malaysia. Shazlin, a private lawyer and the wife of Zuraida's press secretary Ahmad Sofian Muhammad Sharif, abruptly withdrew from the inquest on 27th May, stunning the public and sparking rumours of a conspiracy. Zuraida had said then that the lawyer's withdrawal was due to a conflict of interest.
I was not advised that any lawyers that I want to appoint, I must go through the AG Chambers. So I did the appointment directly on my own. Then she takes up to the inquest, and throughout the process of the inquest, no one raised the issue, so I thought everything is okay.
Last week, Attorney General Tommy Thomas presented several reasons why Shazlin could not represent the ministry as well as the Fire and Rescue Department in the inquest into the death of Muhammad Adib. Among them was a conflict of interest, as Shazlin was also representing the fireman's family. A total of 34,595 vehicles were inspected during an operation dubbed Operasi Hari Raya Aidilfitri Ops HRA, which ran from 29th May to 2nd June. Of the total, 21,948 summonses or notices were issued to motorists for various traffic offences. Road Transport Department RTD Director General Datuk Sri Shahruddin Khalid said the number shows that the rate of compliance with the rules and laws of the road have risen among Malaysian road users.
Sama-sama ni melibatkan beberapa kesalahan utama yang kita rasa masih dilakukan walaupun kita telah nasihat banyak kali, terutamanya berhubung dengan tidak ada lesen memandu. Masih lagi banyak, dan untuk bas-bas ni bukan lesen mandu, tapi bas ni isunya lain. Bas ni ialah kerana kes-kes yang melibatkan tata kelakuan pemandu, iaitu antara yang paling kerap kita dapati ialah menggunakan handphone semasa memandu.
Datuk Sri Shahruddin announced the Ops HRA Implementation Report 2019 during a press conference held at Terminal Bersepadu Selatan TBS at the Federal Capital yesterday. During the operation, the department also issued 36 summonses against bus drivers for various traffic offences. Among the common offences include using the emergency lane, speeding and overtaking on a double line. Ops HRA was implemented in an effort to reduce road accidents and fatalities. Around 2,962 summonses for various traffic offences were issued at the Federal Capital in the first 5 days of Ops Selamat 15 in conjunction with Aidilfitri, which was launched last Wednesday. Kuala Lumpur Police Chief Datuk Sri Mazlan Lazim also confirmed that the number of summonses was an increase of 37.9% compared to last year. Elaborating further, Datuk Sri Mazlan said driving above the speed limit was the highest offence recorded so far.
Kalau kita lihat kepada jumlah saman yang paling banyak sekali yang dilakukan oleh pesalah jalan raya ni, kita dapati bahawa yang paling banyak adalah melebihi had laju, speed dia melebihi speed limit. Jumlahnya adalah 2,562. 2,562.
The police chief said this after the Idul Fitri Safe Journey campaign at the Duta Toll Plaza in Kuala Lumpur yesterday. He further reminded members of the public to fill up the Balik Kampung's form to facilitate police monitoring when they are away for the Hari Raya celebrations. He said the forms are available at the nearest police stations or could be uploaded via the volunteer smartphone petrol VSP application form from the App Store and Google Play Store. According to Datuk Sri Mazlan, the police have received 837 forms premises in the city. Pengurusan Air Selangor Sdn Bhd Customer Relations and Communications Department Head Abdul Rauf Ahmad said that the repair work on a 1,800mm main pipeline in Setia Alam Selangor is ongoing and is expected to be completed by today. In a statement released, he said the water supply would be restored as soon as the repair works are completed, and supply recovery would happen in stages depending on distance and location. On another note, National Water Services Commission (SPA) and CEO Datuk Ahmad Faisal Abdul advised consumers to use water prudently during the repair works. Its chairman, Charles Anthony Santiago, meanwhile said the cause would be identified soon after the repair work was completed. Charles, who is the MP for Klang, said this was the second major burst pipe incident in Klang in a short period of time. On 5th May, 3 major pipes near the construction site of West Coast Highway in Bukit Raja, Klang burst, causing water supply disruption to many people. Coming up, e-commerce platforms famous among online community. The Domestic Trade and Consumer Affairs Ministry KPDNHEP recorded 171 cases of various offences since the implementation of the festive season price control scheme on 21st May. Putrajaya KPDNHEP Deputy Enforcement Director, Special Operations and Intelligence Branch Suhaimi Matsari said officers inspected a total of 32,565 premises and seized over 18,000 ringgit during the period. Suhaimi said actions were taken under the Price Controlled and Anti-Profiteering Act 2011 and the Price Control Order Indication of Price by Retailer Order 1993.
Manakala jumlah kompam yang telah dikutip sebanyak 20,895. Ini setakat 2 Jun. Makna dia daripada 21 Mei sehingga 2 Jun. Makna sehingga semalam lah. Okey. Untuk agihan ataupun kesalahan-kesalahan yang dilakukan oleh peniaga ini, daripada 171 itu harga melebihi maksima cuma 5 kes. Gagal guna tanda harga macam saya kata tadi, pink plate, itu yang terbanyak 145 kes, dan juga tiada tanda harga 21 kes.
He said that around 2,000 officers have been stationed nationwide for 30 days beginning 21st May to 19th June. Suhaimi said this after inspecting the 2019 Hari Raya Idul Fitri celebration festive season price control scheme in Ipoh, Perak yesterday. A new survey conducted by the Malaysian Communications and Multimedia Commission (MCMC) showed that more than half of Malaysians actively use e-commerce platforms to shop and sell online. In an e-commerce consumer survey 2018, ECS 2018, released by MCMC yesterday, it said 51.2% of Malaysians were recorded to have used the e-commerce platforms over the past 12 months. In a statement released, MCMC said at the state level, Wilayah Persekutuan Putrajaya topped the list of e-commerce adoption at 70.5%, followed by Wilayah Persekutuan Labuan and Perlis at 60.5% and 44.5% respectively. Gender-wise, the survey found that females were more likely to conduct e-commerce activities at 53.9% compared to males at 48.8%, with clothing and accessories being the most popular products purchased. Furthermore, MCMC noted that competitive pricing was also a main attraction for 73% of e-commerce consumers. This is encouraged by various strategies by online retailers to attract consumers, such as discount vouchers, festive sales, cash rebates, member privileges, and others. Various payment methods, such as online banking, is another key reason why consumers shop online. And that concludes this afternoon's News on 2. In our top story, Tun Dr. Mahathir urges international students to study in Malaysia. Join me again at 7 this evening. Till then, I'm Renee Fong. Stay tuned to TV2 and have a pleasant day ahead.